What's up, guys? It's Jay, Morning After Kill, and we're on the last video of round one.
Yay!
And you heard it right there. I have Vera Gunn. What's going on, Vera?
Not much. I'm really excited to be here, though.
For those of you that don't know who Vera Gunn is, Vera, I'll let you tell them who you are.
I am an internet rock star. No, really, I'm just the media manager over at Projector Games, and I am also the co-owner of nerdvice.com. So, that's me.
We'll start this video up right here. We got Francis's World, and while Francis's World is going on, so why don't you tell us what Nerdvice is?
Nerdvice is basically a media hub for anything nerdy or geeky. We cover video games, movies, television, comics. We even had Pandora Box, a drag queen, on the other day. So, you know what? If it's interesting to us, we're going to cover it. And, you know, we love everything that appeals to the common geek.
That's awesome because, you know, a lot of us people are geeks. Not saying that everybody that does play video games are, but I myself am a huge dork. I love things that are geeky. I love things that are nerdy, and I'm proud of it.
Me too. I find empowerment in being a geek, and I feel no shame. I mean, come on, look at my Halloween live stream. I was running around in a Batgirl costume getting drunk. I mean, you can't really get more geek. Oh, Bat! Come on, Bat symbol. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a Bat symbol. She was just talking about being Batgirl for Halloween, and we were on a live stream. For those of you that missed it, it was me, Arcus, Vera, and her boyfriend. We were on the live stream, and we were playing Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, and you have an interesting strategy for that game, I must say.
I am a running gunner. That's how I play first-person shooters, and I wasn't aware that it was a co-op type shooter, so I was running around guns a-blazing.
You were healing with fire. And I just saw the house from Up in this fellow's world. That is so cool.
Oh, the house I've never seen that movie, actually. Is that what that is?
Yeah, the balloons. That's the house from Up. I really like that.
Oh, well, I really like this, because I like Rockstar energy drinks. I like the Diet Rockstar, because it actually tastes a lot better than regular Rockstar. But for those long nights when I'm laying around trying to get things done on YouTube, energy drinks come in handy.
Now see, my boyfriend, he swears by Monster, so...
I've never really liked the taste of Monster. The closest I can get to Monster is Sobe Adrenaline Rush. I do like that. I think it tastes really good. But, you know, getting off topic here, you had some type of promotion that you wanted to talk about.
I do, and I think it'll be of interest to anybody who loves to build anything like what we're seeing on the screen right now. We are having a major competition at Fortresscraft right now. If you go onto the Fortresscraft forums, you will find a post there under the official forums category where I detail how you can win 6 months of Game Mine. And if you're not...
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
If you're not familiar, Game Mine is basically it's basically like Netflix for your video games. You'll receive games in the mail for 6 months if you win. All you have to do is build the ultimate gamer's house.
And now, when you're talking about gamer's house, can you go ahead and tell people what you're looking for?
Actually, I'd like to leave that up to interpretation, because I want to see what people come up with. What is the ultimate gamer? What does that person embody? What would they have in their home? What would the architecture be like? What would the surroundings be like? I want to see what people come up with this concept. That's why we've left it kind of loose.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Like, if it was mine, I would probably be living in a giant Legend of Zelda castle.
Exactly. And, like, you may take that approach. Someone else might build, like, a huge techno dome. So there's a lot of things, like, you could do with this. People can take it in so many directions. There's just a few stipulations we've added. You have to include the Game Mine logo somewhere in your build, because these are going to be filmed and put up on the Game Mine channel.
That, you guys heard it right there. You guys want a chance for, win 6 months of Game Mine, and I'll put the link in the description to the actual forum site. Vera will be glad enough to provide me with the link, and I'll put that in the description for you guys. And, if you want to go ahead and give yourself a shot at winning 6 months of video games in the mail, go ahead and start building, because, that's what this game's about. This game's about creativity, and I'm There's a lot of promotions and a lot of contests going on in this game. I've already held a couple. This is the second one I've held. And for GameMind to actually come and sponsor a $3 Xbox Live indie game to have a contest for it, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're great guys over there. Everybody I spoke to is just fantastic, and they're really excited to put their power behind this game. They see the community, and they really want to get involved. So we're excited to be working with them as well.
That's pretty awesome. And, these type of services are actually really good for gamers, because I know not a lot of people do have money. A lot of the people that are playing video games are, you guys are probably like about 16, 17. Not everybody does have a job at that age. I did, but, these games are expensive, $60 per game, and there's a lot of games coming out this winter that a lot of people want. I know everybody's looking forward to, like, Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, Skyrim, Uncharted, and, just to be able to try these games out without buying them is just a godsend for some of these people.
Yeah, especially over, like, the winter, having that rental service will save you a lot of money.
Alright, so, getting off that, you guys just saw Francis's world. He's one
Very
of the
cool.
representatives in this competition of the pixel art people. And, going on to this world, this is I'm not going to say his name because he wanted to drop out of my tournament. I think he was feeling a little bit self-conscious about his world. I don't know, but he is one of my number 1 seeds in his world. So his world is really epic, and we're going to get into it right now.
Okay.
This is his world. Like I said, I'm not going to mention his name, but he has a really dark, gothic feel to his world.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love the way the skulls are moving.
I like his pillars because he actually explained that his pillars are bones.
Oh.
And the way they see how they lock together there to create the joints. And, he did a really good job with his world. His world is really detailed. And I don't know if I should let him drop out of my tournament. But
no, that's neat.
Exactly. Because he is in my tournament and he did, how do you say that? He did enter my tournament. I'm going to show his footage anyway because I think his world deserves to get seen.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm so envious of people who can build like this, and basically anybody who's been in your competition so far. I've been watching the videos, and I've just been so jealous because I'm not the best builder. I love games like this, and it seems like, okay, I'll get it in my head. I'm going to build this, and I'm going to build this epic structure, and every time I end up with a cabin.
Yeah, I remember that. I did join your world, and I came in there, and you had a pink cabin.
Every time I end up with a cabin, but sometimes it's wooden. It's not always pink, sometimes it's wooden.
I did build you a nice pink, what do you call it, lighthouse for your world.
Yeah, that's the most creative my world has ever gotten.
Then somebody came by and blew it up, didn't they?
They took it down, like 2 guys just destroyed it in a matter of seconds, and...
That's one thing that I have mentioned in a few other of my videos, and I want to get your opinion on this, Vera. What do you think about people that play these games just to grief other people's worlds?
It depends on their age. You're going to expect the 14-year-old boy who thinks it's hilarious. I mean, that's basically when the parents are using the Xbox as a babysitting tool, and the kids don't really know better, so it's hard to really get too angry. But when it's someone who's like 30 years old, it's like, come on, you gotta get a life at some point, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there is some points, like, I think griefing is only funny if you do it to somebody you know.
To your friend, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's your friend and it's something that you guys can look back on in a few months and be like, haha, remember when he came in my world and fucked everything up? That's pretty funny to me. But, just going into other people's randoms worlds and just start deleting things is just a little bit immature to me.
Yeah, like, for example, when we did our extra live stream, we had a bunch of our Nerd Vice writers playing Minecraft together. And, again, I built a cabin. You guys should just expect me to build cabins. I was kind of proud of this one. And first thing one of our writers did, Morley, was pour a bucket of lava over it. And we still laugh at it.
Yeah, see, that's funny when it's like, when it's comedic griefing and you're doing it to your friends. I know when we were doing the live stream, I was on your live stream, we were griefing each other back and forth by beating each other up and taking each other's articles that we've had.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how many times did I shoot Argus in the ass in Left 4 Dead?
Oh, for those of you that don't know, when we were live streaming, like every 30 seconds you would hear Arcus go, stop shooting me in my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was shooting the hell out of him, and that's pretty funny because, I just think that is hilarious when you do mess around with your friends in video games like that. But if you're, making a point of just buying this game to go around and delete other people's things, I think maybe you should probably play other games.
Yeah, maybe get a life.
Yeah. But speaking of all the other things, what are you thinking about this tournament, Vera? Have you actually been watching, or?
Yeah, I told you I have. I am, so stunned by the creativity I've seen, and that's another reason why I'm really happy we're doing the Game Line competition, because it only assures me that this community is going to excel so much. It never ceases to amaze me, the creativity I see. It's just stunning.
Yeah, it is stunning. Like Arcus said in the last video, he goes, I usually just watch these videos with my jaw on the floor, just figuring the guy never expected people to come into his game and build structures this detailed. I'll let this video zoom out for you, and you can actually take in this whole church area that this guy's built.
Yeah, I am taking it. I just gotta say it again. It's stunning.
It's mind.
Wow.
It's just, you see he's got the eye on the ceiling there and everything. It's just the people's attention to detail in this game is it's mind-blowing, and I can't get enough of it. And, you guys know that when I first started playing this game, I did build. I was building big, and a lot of people use that as inspiration to go ahead and one-up me. And I feel one-upped for sure.
Yeah, well, I could build a cabin.
Well, yeah, you should build a large cabin.
Maybe the next one will have 2 rooms. These structures are so incredible, and community is consistently incredible. And I'm really excited because our community is only going to expand with the OnLive deal.
Oh, yes, the OnLive. Me and Arcus were talking about that in the last video, and he was saying with the architecture of OnLive and the PC handling it, he said that you'll be able to render the whole map in one draw distance.
That's what I've heard. Now, you know I'm not technically inclined, but even I understand that the PC can do a lot of things that the Xbox cannot, just based on its age. And, the Xbox is held up pretty good considering just how old it is, but I'm excited to see what it can do on the PC and what people are going to take advantage of. This is incredible, this stairways shot we just saw.
It really is. But speaking of, a lot of people like that Fortresscraft. You can play with a controller on your couch and pass it around and have fun. Mm-hmm. And for those of you that don't know, you can use a wired Xbox controller on your computer.
Yeah. Well, I do it all the time. I think that's one of the things I always get made fun of, because I just got my first gaming PC a couple months ago, but I still haven't eased into being a PC gamer. I make the joke that if it's more than 8 buttons I have to remember, I can't do it.
Well, the Xbox controller has more than 8 buttons.
I know, but I know that. That's a controller. That's something I've known. I can't remember what keys I've assigned to what. So if it's something like Magicka, I'm crazily flailing about and dying over and over, and I'm pathetic. There's no other way to put that. I am pathetic.
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying, because I actually, I feel a little pathetic about this. I went out and bought an $80 mouse for my computer because with Dead Island, there was so many different keys to push on my keyboard that I wanted this little nifty mouse that I have, and it kind of has a number pad on the side of it for my thumb. So it kind of feels like a controller, but I'm still getting the precision of the mouse.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I want to learn how to play with the mouse just for the precision and how quickly you can get around. I love the games where I can actually get down the keys and all that with the mouse. I play a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I can do that with the mouse and keyboard just fine, so there's not a lot to remember. And I notice how much better I do with the mouse and keyboard versus the keypad with that game. So I might be investing in one of those $80 mices.
I call them mouses.
Mices.
Yeah, it's actually really nifty. It actually comes in handy when I'm playing things other than games, because it does have it is mappable, so I can map functions from my computer to the buttons. So, if I want to, scroll backwards, I can. I can go back and forward on web pages just at a push of a button.
Yeah, that's something I need to invest in because I really love my PC. I love it. It's just like I can't get the hang of gaming with it, it seems. So I'm always plugging in my gamepad and trying to assign things to the way I want, and I get ripped for it. I know I should be too. I feel no shame.
It's alright. There's no shame in it. As long as, you're playing it, you're having fun, and, it's just going to be interesting to see when Fortresscraft does come to on live and be on a different, venue, a different platform here, so we can see, exactly, where Arcus, has his end vision for this game.
Yeah, and the guy has vision. That's one thing you can say about him. He's always thinking, brainstorming, and you really have to respect him for that.
Yeah, Arcus has done a hell of a job with this game. He realized the need for this type of game on a console, and I've seen people, that were diehard COD fans that haven't played COD in months because of this game.
Oh yeah, look at Chris, my boyfriend Chris. He's not a creative guy. He's not a creative guy. He kind of is, and he's not. He's a writer, but he's not artistic or anything like that. But I introduced him to Fortresscraft, and he loves it. He really does. He gets in there, and when we play it, he's really into it.
But we ran out of time here, Vera, and it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Vera Gunn for coming on. I want to say to everybody, thanks for making this tournament what it is. We're finished with round 1. I'm not going to put up another tournament video for probably about 5 or 6 days. I'm going to be tallying up the votes and making sure that people aren't making double accounts for the votes. So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. And check out Vera Gunn at nerdvice.com. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun, and I loved watching all these videos, and I really can't commend this community enough. You guys are so fantastic.
Yeah, you guys are what makes a $3 Xbox Live indie game so successful.
Yeah, we wouldn't be anything without you, so... Because, remember, go check out the competition over at the Fortresscraft forums right now. You guys could win 6 months of Game Mine. I'd love to see what you guys come up with to win that.
All right, that sounds good. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, vote in the comments below, and please, everybody, favorite the video, because the more people that see it, the more accurate the voting's going to be. And, we're out of here. So thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.